So as you guys can sense, that this is not an interaction whereby I'm telling you a whole bunch of wisdom and then you add it to the rest of the wisdom. Because it's the momentary wisdom of the universe. It's not mine, it's not yours. It doesn't belong to the government. It cannot be manipulated. And we're there. You will appear to be very deeply loving, allowing, etc., etc. It's the access is practically instant as long as we take our attention and what I call angle in. I call it angling in simply because the attention vector is not normal. Normal attention is going that way. We're angling in, doing this way. And the mind says, yeah, I know. You have to feel the body. I heard that before. Yeah, I know. But I'm not the body, I'm not the body, I'm not the body. I'm more than the body. It thinks that because the body is not permanent, that I am not the body. I'm something permanent. So it runs around saying, I'm not the body, I'm not the body. I know I'm not the body. Okay. But by making those statements, we are demeaning the extremely important responsibility of the body, that is the door. The body and activating the body as a transformational instrument is the door to this permanent awakening. So it's not a good idea to make demeaning statements about the body. I am the body and I'm not the body as well. We are everywhere. This kind of beingness is everywhere. It's interwoven with everything. And the door to it, the access to it, is the intelligence of the body. Misunderstanding this, again, puts us back permanently on a horizontal path. I'm not the body, I'm not the body, so I must practice getting out of the body. Oh, I remember when I had my Kundalini experience 10 years ago, I felt like I was out of the body, and I had this vision. So I must practice astral traveling. My girlfriend practices this. She regularly leaves her body, so she must be enlightened. The feeling of existence is so precious and so deep and so wonderful that it's all the other experiences in comparison is really like nothing. Not only that, but this is the beginning. This feeling is not yet the knowledge, the know-how. Feeling this wonderful, constant, loving feeling that cannot be characterized is the very beginning of our goddessness, of our godlike ability. What the hell is a godlike ability? A godlike ability is the ability, reactivated ability to shift the context of life. My senses sense the content of my life, and that will remain so. It will not change. It will change. As a matter of fact, if it does change, it changes for the better. Your senses will work so much better, very clearer. The template that we have in our mind becomes also very clear, more usable, fear-free. So that will be better. The human ability to shift a context is the godlike ability. Now, when I mean shift context, that's what I mean. First, we taste that there is such a thing as context. Oh, look at that, it feels so good. Oh, I'm home. Yes, we are. This is the door to heaven. This is the door to the gold mine. Some people experience it and they say, oh, I saw the door, I run away. That's it. Now let me see what interesting things there are in the horizontal. So the possibility is given to us, not only to know that there is a context, that we are able to shift it. Quite a few of you here are advanced students already who have experienced shifting the context. The full awareness of this enables me to pay attention differently than before. Pay attention differently than before enables me to shift the quality of my life differently. Different context, different quality of life. For example, it would be very easy for all of us to, as we sit here, for example, feel our chest, smile at it, and quite easily we can sense the top of our head and the chest at the same time. And then you can very easily feel your shoulder at the same time. And feel your foot at the same time. And notice that when you sense your chest and your shoulders and your foot and the top of your head, it's from the contrast mind perspective, you're sensing many things. But because we have activated this inherited godlike ability, we're able to focus on many things at the same time. It's an omnidirectional attention. So, for example, when first time we feel it, and then we attempt to sense how does it feel when I'm feeling my chest and my shoulder and my top of the head at the same time. We might actually experience that we shifted the loving context. We're not shifting from loving to unloving. We're not shifting back to content. We're able to shift the context within which life is happening at this moment. For example, for me to deliver this message, I don't deliver anything. I'm not the postman. I should have cross-eyed. My eyes crossed, so I'm not delivering anything. You're co-creating, right? This is where easy making is a constant here. So I have an intention to deliver a particular message that requires a particular context. Do I know what it is? No. The universe does. What do I need to do that? I have to allow the universe to make contextual shifts within me. But the prerequisite to make contextual shift within me is to activate the faculty, the facility that is able to do it, which is the activated body. So the activated body becomes a transformational instrument, a godlike instrument that enables us to shift context. For example, if we have a backpack full of rocks, most of you heard this example, which is life, and it seems like life is keep putting rocks in the backpack, and we desperately trying to unload some of it to have an easier, better life. And with a lot of work, we might be able to remove some of the rock. But no one really is. It's no one's interest for you to remove rocks from your backpack. You think the institutions want to remain rocks from your backpack? Or? People compare themselves to you, and if you have more rocks in your backpack, their own self-image feels a little better. Oh, yeah, I'm a schmuck, but I don't have that big rock that she has. Haha. So yeah, the godlike ability enables us to, like, metaphorically walk into this amazing ocean of salt water. Metaphorically, it's an extremely good one because I have the same backpack. I didn't need to do anything with the rocks. But immediately it feels, better. It's instant. So I shifted the context metaphorically. And then, depending on how much salt is in the water, it's lighter and lighter and lighter. So I think the Red Sea or something like that was the Dead Sea. Red Sea, Dead Sea. The Dead Sea apparently has the most salt content. People float and they can't even sink. They read a newspaper. They read newspapers and stuff like that. So the more salt content in the water, the easier is the backpack. So metaphorically, we are able to not only walk into salt water, but we are able to shift the salt content of the water. So activating different parts of my body at the same time and different combinations of it will be enabling me to shift the context within which that whatever is happening is the optimum. We call this the momentary optimum. M-O, Mo. It's a good name, Mo. Mo, and there was this couple of people who were comedians in the past, Mo and Jerry, or what was it?
I think it's the Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges. So I don't know how many of us there are. They are the 10 Stooges. So the easy making is a constant. It's not hard. So we're activating something that's essential. And then we are not satisfied like most people to, okay, now I felt that, what's next? and run away screaming, oh, okay, I experienced this, I add this to my experiences, and I'm not gonna go any further. It's like finding a gold mine and know where the entry of the gold mine is and being happy, and all you have to do is open the door and walk through and get a whole bunch of goodies. So we're regaining our ability to not only feel context, but shift context. Shift context is the mastery. Like for example, I'm creating the context for this interaction, and in the meantime, my fingers might move, or my mouth. Maybe I have weird sound coming out. So the mind might say, although we are all very deeply into this, if we're not, the mind might say, oh, this is a waste of time, I heard this before. Every moment is a special moment that is not coming back. And the possibility of that angle that's being used at this moment is not coming back. There's an appropriate angular reality right now that's being activated within all of us. That's only available now because all these people are all together now from all over the world now. So being together with this loving feeling is opening amazing doors within us. We're taking life to a level where co-creating with God as our right exists. Co-creating with the universe is our inherited right. It's not something that the guru can give you. The most I can do is create the context within which you receive the message easier and encourage you to shift your attention from a normal one to a different type. So if a person is unable or unwilling to make this shift, attention shift, and the person does not want to understand that we're activating a whole new ability, there's nothing a guru can do for you. It might make you happy for a while, might be exciting, it might be mysterious. Maybe you're part of a group of people who are several thousand, and haha, we all feel so good and superior to other people.
And we're humble too.
And we're humble, yeah, of course. So this is not a transmission from me to you. I'm not transmitting a damn thing. Sitting in a guru's presence for a long time is a popular thing. Oh my God, I just want to sit in his presence. The guru has such a wonderful energy. We're not looking for energy. We're not looking for the guru's presence. What the guru has, if he has or she has, is an activated component of his or her mind that we can benefit from if we take our attention and activate ourselves. No one can give it to you, no one can give it to me. However, we have the right, we already have it, and we have the right, the inherited right to activate it now. So my job is to encourage you to use this shift of attention, create the context for the receiving of the message, and also make you aware of the traps. And so all through these interactions and seminars, we're going to make sure that some of the most effective traps that the mind uses, we're not going to fall into it.